recording.
Papa, no.
You can hear that?
Yes, I can.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on.
Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 3, Episode 9. I am your host. Adam is the DM. Ahmed is on mute. How's it going?
Oh, it's been a hot minute.
No kidding. It's been about a month since our last game.
Yeah. I've been in Saskatchewan, and then I was in China, and then I was fighting dudes. In fact, I think I was fighting dudes. We did like 2 sessions, and then I was in Saskatchewan, and then I was in China, and then I was fighting dudes again. So I fought dudes today. So it's not super obvious here, but this eye looks smaller than this eye because I got headbutted in the face, but I took a silver medal in the advanced veteran open weight division at the Torah tournament this year. So,
Skill level.
I did lose to somebody, and I didn't like how I lost, so I've got things to work on. It's good to have goals. It's good to have things to work on. I got tricked. It was really embarrassing.
Yeah, you said he started off like this and gave you jazz hands. And you're like,
He gave me jazz hands. He gave me jazz hands. He had a wrestler pose and jazz hands, and I've never fought a wrestler before.
Just grab him. Is he wearing a gi?
Oh, they wear gis. Yeah.
Just grab him by that gi and just pull him straight down.
I could. So this is all the stuff I could snap him down. That's the thing I could do. I didn't do that. I was like, "What's he doing?"
I'll train you a little bit when I show up.
So he
I was a wrestler in high
bluffed
school.
You.
Yep.
He then won initiative.
and he was being really nice.
Yep.
Like he wasn't applying any force.
Hey,
and
buddy.
it defaults back to like when you practice and you only go as hard as the other guy goes.
Yep.
So I was being really gentle with him because he was being really gentle with me.
And then all of a sudden,
and then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I'm falling over. Oh, like it was. I got. Oh, my coaches told me stuff. I got told about aggression, game face, posture. Don't get tricked. You're smarter than this.
Yeah, it was a bluff and then a trip.
Oh yeah. It was just this is what happened. I got tricked. So that's all right. Yeah. I got a silver medal.
Okay, and that's why you didn't win gold at the.
That's why I didn't win gold. Yeah. I lost to the guy, and he's the guy who didn't take gold. So it was fun. It's fun. It's fun.
I had a good time.
No,
I loved it.
So that silver medal is more meaningful than the 2 gold medals I took from Kingston, like the RMC tournament, the Royal Military College, because the matches were harder.
Yep.
I had to beat harder people. And then I lost to somebody who just
like you earned it.
Grab.
What the fuck?
What are you doing? Why are you touching me like this? Like it's so gentle. It's like why are you hugging me? You're supposed to grab. They're not just kind of like,
hey, buddy.
Oh yeah. It's just like it's so gentle and soft. So I'm going gentle and soft back instead of.
Ahmed, what's new with you, Ben?
Nothing. Monster Hunter still.
That was the same update as a month ago. Okay, all right.
Helldivers 2 and Monster Hunter still on those because hell yeah.
I've been watching a lot of TV series. Like I finished White Lotus. I rewatched season 1 and 2 and then 3.
White Lotus?
Season 1 is the best out of them. They get worse as they go on.
What is that one? It's
like a drama at a resort. And it always ends up with a corpse at the end, like at the end of the season.
It's some murder mystery drama.
Yeah, murder mystery. Well, it's the mystery is who's dead, at the end. But yeah, it's not too bad. Getting ready to spend some time in Canada.
Nice.
We'll do a
Yeah,
couple
looking forward for that.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of gaming weekends. One, the Manticore campaign with people from past and present. That's an offline game, and then we've got another gaming weekend planned.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a shorter trip back, I think. I think we'll be back in Seattle and online in July. So
back in Seattle again.
Yep.
I wish I could have aborted that. That's right. Like, oh no!
You started. You have to keep going.
I started. It's like back in Seattle. Sounds like back in the saddle.
Oh, I redid the crit chart with some of our updated rules, like dents and so crit, pound crit V2 is how you get.
So it's the new one?
Yep. There are specific effects for melee, ranged, and magic. And the magic ones are super fun.
Nice.
We'll make the DCs, the enemies, like class DC.
Class
power DC, as
because
opposed
otherwise
to...
they were just impossible. Yep.
Yep. We also got rid of any of the crit V2s that...
reduced.
that reduce the amount of damage.
Yeah, because those are...
And then I also automated all of the minor injury, the injuries, conditions, and death effects, so that they're all like, they're just part of the text that comes out. We don't have to do any additional rolling.
Cool.
Yeah, so I spent a couple of evenings while watching stupid movies doing this.
In the gaming sphere, I've played 2 games, realistically, since in this block. One of them was Stardew Valley. If anybody likes sort of really casual stuff, Stardew Valley is really, really good. Like it's a farming game. My
buddy and his wife play that together.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Which game is it?
Stardew Valley. It's basically a better version of Animal Crossing, and it's made by one guy. One guy made an indie version of Animal Crossing that's like Animal Crossing, but with a plot. So it's got a plot, which I enjoy a plot. Also, you can go kill
silly little graphics. Like it's not a.
It's not graphically intense. That's good. And then I replayed Mass Effect 1. So I bought the Mass Effect Legendary Edition was like
the 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
$5 or something on sale. So for Mass Effect 1, 2, 3.
Is that the one with all the moon rover?
The first one's the moon rover one.
Yeah, the endless moon rover. Yeah.
So, but I did this one where I'm like, because when I originally played it, I played as like Alan Shepard and Alice Shepard, which are like the core normal characters. I went, no, I'm playing Oscar Shepard. I'm out here getting shit done.
Oscar.
So I actually put some time into making Oscar Shepard. So I made him look like a dwarf, like nose ridged, everything. And then I forgot how like you bang a lot of things in that one.
Yes, you do.
The first one is very like, oh, I've accidentally romanced someone. Oopsie doodle.
That's
all right, we can just back out of that. Oh, we can't.
Oscar probably wouldn't succeed in this. It would seem very wrong for basically Oscar's face to be like the panty dropper. It's just no way. It's not. So yeah, but that game is quite good. The story is quite good. The planet exploration is. I understand why I liked it, because every planet you went to has like a realistic like mass and orbit.
Had a thing.
Yeah, but the actual driving the stupid vehicle was terrible. It's still terrible, and in this version they made it better. Like it's less terrible than it was before, because your stupid moon rover doesn't just explode when somebody like throws a grenade at it.
Yeah, Oscar was Adam's character in Enter the Dungeon, and a past character and would make more sense if you watch that campaign.
Oh yeah.
Where I don't want to root. Yeah, I guess I won't spoil it. I tricked the players a little bit.
Oscar, just to the character is a low charisma dwarf rogue who really liked making money and getting things done.
Yep.
Super materialistic and just whatever gets it done. I just want to get the job done. Oh, you're going to pay me? Oh, you need to smuggle something? I can get that done for you. Where I took like all the quests where it's like, no, does it make me money? Yes, I'll do it.
Who cares about my morale rating?
My morality, like, because that game is kind of morally gray anyway. It's in terms of a moral system in the story. It's very much the D&D style government in that one. The government thinks you're lying and useless, but you're their special super agent. It's like, huh? What? No. They're coming to destroy the entire universe because you sent me to go check out the entire universe destroying people, and I found them, and they're going to destroy the entire universe. I don't believe you.
Likely story.
Likely story. There just happens to be a 5,000-year reset on all, or 50,000-year reset on all evolution throughout all history. It's
awesome.
The end was one of those, like, as an older man, when I was young, I'm like, oh, we have to save them, those fuckers, right? I'm like, as an older man, I looked a little bit differently at, like,
let it happen.
It's almost like, yeah, the government's scary because they're 9th level.
Yes.
And it kind of in charge, but you're playing a game going from 1st to 20th, and then you come back and, what are you idiots doing? I'll solve this. As your 18th level character with, like, that could topple all the governments.
Just all the governments.
all the governments.
All the governments. It's it just is really funny at the end where you get this choice of like, oh, I forgot about this choice. And it's like, you can save the government, you can kill the government intentionally, or you can pretend to save the government while the government die and let the government die. Like, those are your 3 options. Your options are save them, just ignore them, or pretend to save them.
Trying to look like a good guy.
Oh no, I'm just a little incompetent, I guess. Oh no, you died. This is the Chaga path.
Yeah, this sounds like what Chaga's gonna do for a while.
Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh no.
You guys
it's scary.
but we're doing it for a reason, right? Like,
I mean, you're always doing it for a reason. Yeah. The reason might be they made fun of you for 20 hours of a 20-hour game by being, do this thing, it's really important.
Stop
and you're an idiot.
antagonizing me.
Yep. Why don't we do a recap of what happened last game?
Yes.
The Painted Champion. In the Painted Realm, the crewmates face off against the agents of Structure. 2 of the crew succumb to the Painted Dragon's breath weapon. Banta consumes another paint creature. Diva defends an attic full of paintings. The survivors learn about a strange network of paintings and the creatures that dwell within. Banta learns how to traverse traverse from one masterpiece painting to another, with some help from the creatures.
Luckily.
Yeah. The crew retreats from Porton and rendezvous with the Happy Barnacle. The Happy Barnacle, along with the captured Rosa de Senhora, sets course for Senghor, which was the port city that we last sailed out from. Do you want a world map, Adam?
Yeah, let's get to a world map.
Let me save the current map.
Yes, please.
Open a world map.
All right. We are in the shackles.
All right, so yeah, we're somewhere in the shackles, and Senghor is along this coast, and then within the shackle map itself, the 10-mile shackle.
You're currently in Opara.
Yeah, Opara was the den of pleasure, and then there's Porton. I don't know how far that was.
Porton is here.
Okay, let me put another dot down. Can you point again?
Oh, sorry.
Was it in this bay?
Yep.
Okay. That's ugly. Why? Yeah, we succeeded in sinking that the hateful scorn, but we didn't rescue the sorcerers. So I think we have some negotiating for our for some sort of bounty for our
Efforts.
efforts. Yeah.
Uh, all right. So the party is currently in. You're currently in Portland, spread across 2 ships. You've made a some form of agreement to potentially sell this ship back. There, if a deposit is made at a bank in Blood Cove.
Senghor.
Sorry, in Senghor. Yes, not Blood Cove, in Senghor. Where or what is the party planning on doing now that they've reunited?
I think we're sailing back to Senghor. We have loot to sell. We've got training to do for our 9th level.
Okay.
There's a so as what did Karen do with the
Yes.
fish lady in the boat while Ganzorig was going out to search for the captain and the rest of the crew? I remember he planted in Karen's mind. If this fish lady doesn't escape, now she'll be sold into slavery. You realize?
Okay. Karen understands that the woman doesn't have the ability to speak. Through attempting to communicate with her. There's this conversation that is overheard by some crew members as he's, well, potentially overheard. Let's just check how stealthy Karen is, because he's Karen. All right, what do we got here? We've got Dex score. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's some people overhear the story, so it's basically like a DC 15 gather information aboard your ship to basically learn that. Basically, over a conversation, Kren did speak with her, asked her if she wanted to. Do you want to go back to be a horrible slave for a bunch of slave traders, or do you want to be free? Was kind of how the conversation itself was stilted. You're pretty certain Karen gave her some of his hair in case she wanted to find him again.
Karen.
And all right. At which point, Karen is going to be attempting a bluff or act check to be like, oh no, she needs some air. Oh no. So he's carrying her upstairs with her bounds undone, carrying her up to the main deck. And he's going to attempt to fall over and oh no, throw her in the water. He's like, in his mind, this will work. So we will do a combined. Well, there was a bluff check for the action. 14. It's not terrible. And then the acrobatics for the slip, trip, and fall. Oh no! 33. He does an outstanding roll as he throws the mer woman high into the sky, and she falls overboard. And Cred does the pratfall. The crew knows that they're not certain if he did it on purpose or not, but they're pretty certain Cred's a moron. That's the general gist of it. Oh no, she slipped out of my hands. What could I possibly have done? She slipped out of my hands.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the lawfuls, or the ones that would actually care, are still off the boat. The only one I could see that might have a problem with this might be Grimsby or Daedalus. Sunwoo's too distracted with crafting. He's been Oberoned.
Corinne is smart enough to have done this out of the sight of Daedalus, although Daedalus also can't. You're pretty certain Daedalus is going to report to Mulgrimir on this sort of thing.
Yep.
He has no ability to try to keep up.
He also has prisoners to look after. We still have some people from the Hateful Scorn, I think, that are on our boat.
Yep.
We're on the world map right now.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. Let me just find the. Where are they?
Cues.
I'm just trying to find out.
Our prisoners are one spellblade and 3 guards. And look, it sounds like the fish lady was just yeeted off the boat.
Fish lady is no longer on the boat.
And we also have 52 ex-galley slaves, so it's busy.
Oh, it's a busy boat.
Yeah.
So Mulgrimir does, or not Mulgrimir. My word. Grimsby does jump down to take a look, and well, for fuck's sake, Corinne, you stupid asshole! You're gonna guess what? You get to watch this. You watch this. You want the slave people go slave. They can't swim. If you eat any of them off, you're just killing them. Grimsby's going to go and see if he can, see if she's trapped down there. Basically, with the head start, and basically knowing what's in the deep dark, Grimsby's not going that far from the ship. Basically, the Mer woman is potentially back at a later date. But you're not going to make $2,000 off of selling her to the... Grin just cost you $2,000. That's coming out of your cut, you bastard.
Yeah. The weird thing is none of us have actually been paid. We've been given items. It's never.
We've been given gear.
Yeah. So far, we've been given gear so that we could go out and find bigger treasures.
Get bigger treasure. Yep.
D&D adventure economy.
How very D&D of you.
Yep.
Would you like to be paid or company car to get you to the office?
Ooh, does it have a sunroof?
Fuck. No more of that shit. Okay, Corinne is basically the Grimsby's punishment for this is for Corinne to be lashed together with the slaves that they've picked up as his punishment until somebody comes back.
Yep.
He did not do well enough to make it be a trick. He did do well enough to make it done in one fell swoop. All right. What are you doing with the paintings?
Yeah, I think Sebastian is going to suggest to Mulgrimir that we keep the paintings locked up in where we keep our treasures. There's a room at the front of our boat that has the shrine to Astitia, and this is where we keep some of our wealth. To basically put it under lock and key. Just don't let anyone wander into and out of the paintings. The other precaution is we're going to wrap the paintings in canvas just to see if that keeps things from coming out of the paintings. I think we're all now paranoid about paintings.
So we can spend a bit of time playing around with it.
Yep.
Why don't I go inside and try to come out with you putting different things, trying to stop me from coming out. That way we understand what to do. Because putting it with treasure, we come back, no treasure.
My great and scientific mind must be rubbing off on you.
Oh, yeah.
About as close to a compliment that Banta can expect from Sebastian.
Yeah.
We locked it in our treasure room. That was the
must-
plot to the D&D movie.
He must really like me today.
Okay, you currently have one like really good masterwork painting, a bunch of like middling level paintings, and then a busted masterwork painting.
Okay. So
by masterwork, I don't mean masterwork as in like 150 gold pieces. I mean
like
a master's work,
a masterpiece.
a masterpiece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paintings. We've got two. One masterpiece painting, and we know what that painting is. That's the swan and the
Spider.
One is of the swan, and the other one is of the temple.
Okay.
It's a temple with a lake, and that's one that's smashed. And then there's one of a swan, and that is
That
the one
swan's
that is
it's gonna respawn, isn't it?
eventually.
XP farm.
and the other one is the temple, but that one is broken.
That one is broken. Yeah, Black Dog.
And then what are the other paintings?
There's basically like an art store's collection of different paintings. So it'd be like D12 or let's do this.
But we know from interacting with those things that it's only the masterpiece paintings that act as
focuses.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I think
there are 10 other artworks of like reasonable salesmanship.
What are those worth? Because I think those are going to just be sold.
They are worth altogether. They'd be worth. Here, I will. Okay, they are worth 1,800 gold pieces altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only did we make more money, we got cool magic. Yeah, it was a good deal. They did not know what the value of the things they had in their rack.
Only magic is worth anything. What are you, a moron? I've got detect magic. It tells me what's valuable.
You want to do a quick measurement of how far we are from Senghor before I switch back?
Sure.
Okay. I think it's a 5-day journey.
It's a 5-day journey around the Isles. Yep. It will be a little bit longer if there's a storm, because you do have a sail that is at risk of, like you have a mast that needs repair still.
Okay. Crew.
Like one of the things you were going to do at dock here was like properly jury rig your mast.
Yeah, it's still broken. I don't think we're stopping here to do that.
So it's 5 days if that sail was working. It's longer than that without.
All right. And then divvying the cruise. I think for now it's
You got lots of people who can row.
Yeah, we're gonna have Skeleton Crew and Grimsby plus anyone who wants to help from the ex-galley slaves on the Rosa Senhora.
Okay.
And then probably
Banta
someone
will help.
Yeah, we could stick a Banta and maybe just so some uppity galley slaves don't try to take the boat from us. Stick some meat over there. I don't know, like a Karen and a Banta.
How? Yeah. So Karen is being, no, Karen, you're coming with me, and yeah, you're going with the galley slaves who chose to go on the death ship. Oh, but they're the assholes. Yep, you're going with the assholes. Now get the fuck over here.
I have a mechanical question.
Mm-hmm.
There's, how I can put some spells, like for example, durability, on my on the ship. What if we put something called Featherlight? Featherlight. This inscribed item's weight is halved. Metal item weight is reduced to 1/4. If inscribed in suit of armor penalty, blah, blah, blah. Does that also apply to a ship? I would like to flip a ship over.
It will. Sorry, to do it to your own ship is going to make it very difficult to control, and its ballast will just like the whole ship is going to go.
Now,
it's going to be all fucking.
To do it to another ship.
To do it, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to raise the ship about half of its weight. The ballast will be way off, and if any difficult control, it'll be like likely a -10 penalty on control checks.
Do you know what you could also use it for? Quite often you would have to beach a ship in order to like scrape the barnacles off. So you could make the beaching
really easy
much easy to do. Like if we ever needed to get out of the water because Cthulhu was coming, you know, that sort of thing. Like we go
Pick
full
it up
speed,
and run.
full speed to the fucking. Oh yeah, that too.
And at the end, you have to go.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of
Get
uses
an
for that.
Ooker in
Yeah.
here quickly.
All the boats will have reinforced keels. Why? Because there'll be a point in the middle of the ship that the whole ship is going to take the whole weight from. That's not how boats work. So, all the ships in the Empire.
Adam, how many points for Cthulhu? Well, he's already basically hinted that some of these creatures that we've encountered,
The Cthulhu's cousins are down there.
the things that the Naga worship are kind of Otra.
There are how many points for Cthulhu?
Yep.
For actually Cthulhu, that's some points. Little baby Cthulhu's.
All right, so we have moved
Free.
all of the wealth and cargo from the Rosa de Senhora into the Happy Barnacle.
Okay. Which room did Sun Wu make your herbatorium?
I think it's going to go into the bowel of the ship. We're kind of running out of rooms. So the herbatorium is going to... I'm going to put a big green box
Okay.
around, like, here. So the herbatorium was... Remember, we found all those plants in the boat and this weird orb that gave off sunlight. And we recreated that room with the locations of the plant relative to the orb in that area. Balmaris can speak to plants, so he can actually ask the plants if they are at a comfortable distance from the so it might even be more optimized than it was
It might be
before.
even more efficient. Yep.
That's right. Yeah. Balmaris has been growing as well. By the end of the downtime, Balmaris becomes Jinshu's cohort, and yeah, he's kind of a treant monkish druid. Who's the
Tremunca druid.
Yep.
All right. Kate, you got your herbatorium.
Planetarium.
Planetarium. The captain's quarters of the Rosa de Senhora were whoever was in there liked to get freaky and had some wealth associated with freakiness.
Yeah, there are some tools of pleasure, we'll say, that we will sell. They're part of the selling thing. I don't want it.
Ew. Yeah. Well, this was a this was a wedding gift to this boat. So no.
We will take the superior grade cooking tools, though. I think those are going to go on Lee.
Yeah. All right. So you've pulled all the portable wealth off of the Rosa de Senhora. You've moved over a skeleton crew. Are you pulling back the original? Because previously you had Potsmen and the skeleton crew on that boat, but you're going to pull the Potsmen back now that you have rowers. Okay. All right. For travel, the Rosa de Senhora can actually make it to the Squibs in 4 days. It's a little bit faster than your vessel, with some of the magic upon it. And your sails are down. You can really, you have enough men to have continuous rowers, but it will take an extra 3 days to get to the Squibs. Or you could try.
Were our sails injured? Is that what happened?
Yeah, one of your masts was damaged. And that was, did you want to? So the option before was jury rigging the mast. And now I'm actually questioning myself. Have you already jury rigged it? If you jury rigged it, then you can.
We've already jury rigged it.
Okay, so it's jury rigged. Okay, so no, you can get there in 5 days. If there's any combat, basically, there's a chance that your mast breaks again.
Yeah, I guess we do have to go to the Squibs first, because sailing the captured boat directly into Senghor kind of we could have.
You could go straight to Senghor, or you could go to this. Sorry, my brain just slipped the squibs to Senghor. Like it's the squibs actually further than Senghor. So
what are the implications of us just sailing a boat that we've captured but we haven't squibbed yet into?
Well,
Senghor?
if you haven't squibbed it and you sail it into Senghor, they might look at it as a target, or so Senghor is a pirate controlled port, so it's a little less.
Okay, yeah,
there'll be a dance no matter what. going to Senghor, if you went to Blood Cove or if you went to Crown's End or anything like this, those places you would need squibs, right? You couldn't possibly, if you brought that ship to Crown's End, you would have a.
At this point, the plan is to sell it back to them. So I think we sail to Senghor without stopping at the squibs. I think it's more important for us to sell our loot and for us to train and level than it is to be super legal with the boat. Now, if that deal falls through, then maybe we take a jaunt to the squibs to rename the boat. And
how you doing, Squibby? How you doing, Rick?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you okay with that, Ahmed? Going to Senghor? I know that Sodak really wants to go to Senghor because I think he can't cast.
He can't cast anything. I assume. Well, I assume we cast some spells, and next day realized like, uh-oh. I assume that's what happened. It's been days, right? So
when you call to prep your spells, when you shot Gond, were you upset with him? What was making you upset with him, or why? Like, what was your internal justification for why you could shoot Gond?
Well, one, because it wasn't Gond there a second ago. It was some dude with a triangle head, and two, Gond would be proud of what these guns can do. Look what they can do. So it was Gond, but it wasn't Gond. I was very confused about the situation. So I shot my way out of the situation.
I got really confused. So everything died.
Okay. When you attempt to make your connection to Gond, there's a grimness of action without forethought. There's just a grimness to doing, a grimness of action that comes back. It's like it's just this grim feeling. It's grim. You still can cast spells. They're not prepping.
I can cast what I have, but not prep. Can't prep it.
Right. Your other priestly powers are regenerating, though. So if you had other like channels or anything like that, those are refreshing. So it's only the spells.
Other powers are good. It's just the spells that are nerfed or not there. All right. I believe I need to get back to Senghor. I need I believe.
Well, that depends. Are we trying to keep the fucking ship? Because if we're not keeping the fucking ship, then why would we go to Senghor? I mean, if we are keeping the ship, we don't go to Senghor. So I guess we're trying to sell the ship back. Is that the idea?
I'm just telling you, Captain, that I'm spellless until we do.
Well, then get your sleep and get your spells back.
That's not working.
Well, you beg for spells. Beg harder. Tell God you're sorry.
That triangle helmet.
Make him a paper crane or something.
That triangle helmet thing has impacted the way that my spells are returning. For now, they're not.
The triangle helmet is not a triangle helmet. It is a mask to the demagogues.
It is something that has caused a great fault in the receiving of my faith to the skies, to the forges.
4 faces and 4 primal urges.
So, for now, you'll have to do without my spells, Captain. I apologize.
You're not part of this conversation, so why don't you take care of some prisoners?
Get your
ass out of here, Daedalus.
Also, keep the triangle thing away from my fucking room. Of course. Daedalus is enamored with this thing, and he's been mumbling some stuff in what's effectively Chitinese, but if you speak Infernal, you kind of know what he's saying. The only one who might care, actually, there's multiple might care, but the one who might be able to sort of understand what's being said is Archibald. It's not Archibald. The friggin' Sebastian. He's been so Daedalus has been talking about Dolor, Luxuria, Fames, and Timor.
I think we made a knowledge check before. Let me just see. Sebastian's knowledge planes is plus 28.
Plus 28. You'd actually need to roll.
Okay. 42.
42. Okay. These are. They'd be the equivalent of they're the Chitinese demagogues. They each represent like a core human sin or core human trait, like core humanity. Dolor is pain. Luxuria is lust. Fames is hunger. And Timor is fear. Now, the way the Chitins would describe this is they don't describe they don't think these are like the sins. These are like the core of life. Like these are the things that make you alive.
And what is the triangle? Like it was the head of the creature that we destroyed, right?
It had supplanted the head of the creature you destroyed.
So what is this thing?
It doesn't radiate magic.
Can we
But-
knowledge arcana it or knowledge planes? Like, is it dangerous? Does it need to be locked up, or are we allowing our chitin worshiper to play with it?
Give me a roll, arcane or
Arcane is much better
than planes.
Yep. He'll do this after re-preparing and peeing his mutagen. 43.
It's so much better. It's rolls. It's within normal variance. 43. This thing is like a it would be like an altar to all four of these demigods.
Okay.
And like altars to demigods, like the demigods are like archdevil level, like they are like proto deity or minor deity level sort of beings, and this is altars to them.
So don't let some crazy good inquisitors see you praying at this altar.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, whether we're talking about vileness, but it's an artifact, and it would technically be vile, but it's a loaded word.
Do you have?
It is definitely an evil thing.
Do you have the names of those guys?
Yes,
Typed out somewhere. Can you paste it somewhere?
I can.
Because I think, given that it's an altar, Sebastian will just say to Captain, "It's an altar to creepy things that are chitins. It should be relatively harmless. It's likely the sort of thing that we want to keep tucked away and out of public view."
There, this commas.
You might want to keep it as a boon for Daedalus's good service.
Yeah. You hear that, Daedalus? If you're a good little creepy boy and you don't put piercings in anybody, that I don't tell you to, you might get to play with your toy.
I think it gets locked away with the treasure.
Okay? Daedalus is...
It gets its own box. Like,
You can see Daedalus is. It's like he goes through like kind of withdrawal symptoms a little bit from it being away from him, but he doesn't. Like he's not. He doesn't complain at discomfort.
Right, we're actually doing him a favor. We're denying you, causing you pain. All right, I put it at the bottom of his sheet.
Great. All right. Just to fill in on how we.
And then Sebastian does want to take Banta's suggestion. We'll grab Banta and Black Dog will supervise, i.e., stand there with his big sword and chop a thing if something goes wrong. We are gonna play with the paintings, like send Banta into a painting and see if he can get out of the painting when it's covered by canvas.
Okay.
Then like lead, silver, whatever, different things.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a craft alchemy.
Oh, Sebastian's good at that too.
Banta's there. I wonder what this will taste like.
Like, does he just give birth out of the canvas, like, Chloe man his way through, or does it actually like block?
Oh, so he bursts through the canvas.
Okay.
He just Banta, do you destroy the canvas that's wrapped in?
It's too higher with the cognition. 35.
35.
Yeah.
I just poke my finger through it.
This big meaty finger pokes through the canvas.
Okay.
It appears to like he didn't need much space.
What happens if we D&D movie tip it towards the floor? Like, can he actually like exit? Like, is there room for him to like push against it and like basically stand up, or is it just there's no room?
Okay. All right, Banta, how hard are you pushing?
Is it wood?
The frame of the painting is wood. The boat is also made out of wood.
Do I have a sharp object that I can kind of scratch what I'm working on when was in front of me?
You have anything that's on your sheet, and you're currently dicking around in the boat. So if you want a sharp object, you have a sharp object.
Good. I'll just draw a circle, and then they'll give me like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then I'll lift the painting up.
Okay.
Okay. He scratched a circle into the bottom of the boat. The painting itself did not wiggle in the slightest.
This is troubling.
I think I can scratch it, but I have idea.
Oh, I have a metaphysical idea as well, Banta. Can you get through the painting if there's no light?
We're gonna make the room super dark.
Okay.
Paintings are meant to be visually spied upon.
Okay.
I will try it, but you have lowered my expectations of you.
There's just this like he stops moving and he's just floating, looking at you. One of his eyeballs is like bugging a little bit. He is confident in the fact that he thinks that he could melt your mind, so he lets it slide.
Okay, Banta, what are your senses?
I think I have low. Probably nothing.
You're normal human, I think.
Yeah. Let me check. I check. Banta, check now.
Oh, he's not normal. He's mythic.
He is la mítico.
I think he actually has the mythic subtype. He is not a normal human anymore.
He is superhuman.
He is superhuman.
Low light vision.
All right. I don't know where it came from. That's fine. Banta, inside the painting, you have blind sense, not blind sight, in the darkness.
Okay.
So you can sense things in the painting. You do enter the painting.
Okay. Now can I get out of the painting?
You can, but you can't see anything, and you can't sense what's outside. So reaching out is like, oh no,
It's doable.
but okay. It is doable.
Okay.
All right. I think this means that we need to make very hard metal cases for our paintings.
I have another idea.
Oh? Something that I
Make
haven't thought of? Or perhaps something that I've already rejected?
make another painting same size and stick them in front of each other. So the exit of it will be another painting.
Hmm.
Now I am a little drunk.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I'm immune to that shit.
You're not drunk. That's the problem. You've still been getting like you've been cleansed of the issues. Your memory is as clear as it's ever been.
Like casting detect spells on Banta to make sure he's actually Banta. Like, he's surprised that he had this really devious idea. Black Dog's looking at Sebastian casting spells and not saying anything. No, nothing. A very devious idea. We've got 2 paintings, but one of them is broken. We'll have to try when we get another master work painting.
Okay, give me a perception check from Sebastian, a perception check from Banta with a +4, and a perception check from Black Dog.
Okay, Sebastian's perception check is 29. Black Dog's like not paying attention really closely.
Big thing come out me smash.
Yeah, he's just he's more on guard for the tentacle monster to come out.
Perception?
Yep.
15.
If Umi Bozu shows up, it's a bad time.
Yeah, it's basically.
Wait a minute. I have a. Oh, that's Sodak. Oh, I was like, wait, how does Banta have such a perception? There we go. That makes more sense. 35.
35. Okay. Akka and Ao are in the painting. They are currently way back at the temple. They're spying on you. They're watching you play.
Yeah. Hey guys, come. I want to ask you something.
Who, me? No, not me. You.
Yeah,
You know
both
me.
you come.
Oh, it's these guys. Let me go to them. Which map are they on?
They are on Swan painting. So here, and I have a Banta.
Hey, these guys. It's a fucking messy painting at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up in here, dude. Champion back. Great champion. I know champion, very busy, not listen to her.
Kid, go upstairs.
No time for Akka and Ao.
I ask a question here. How do you stop someone in painting from leaving painting?
Oh, no.
We have painting on a ship needs to secure. How you do it?
Champion can't be stopped. Champion very strong.
But how you stop not champion, someone else?
Oh, champion, not champion. Very, very weak.
How will you I try ask one more time different. How you stop someone from leaving painting? The same way I asked it the first time.
Painting creature made paint. No paint, no creature. But champion already know this. Champion's so great. Great champion. Of course thank you, champion, for bestowing this knowledge upon us. Great champion.
You say put something to destroy paint if it come out of painting.
Of course, the great the great master know mineral spirit, turpentine, strong alcohol, other things that break down the dyes are very good at stop paint creature. Oh, thank you, champion, for bestowing the great knowledge. Yes.
It was champion who think of this. Not the fish.
Oh, of course. Champion
Fish,
so
fish,
much
fish.
smarter than fish. Oh.
He's a very scary fish. Go.
The fish might be listening. Oh no, the goldfish is listening.
Benta have new idea.
What are you talking about?
But champion must be very careful not to drop the painting in.
Mm.
It's very cute.
Yes.
Indeed, do
I'm
neighbor.
very pleased with that.
Another thing.
Unnecessary purchase.
Consumerism. I bought it. It made me happy.
Yeah, they mentioned you were here listening. How do we do this?
You're in a painting having a chat.
Oh, they didn't come out. Okay.
Oh, you're actually in the background of a painting having a chat. It's the equivalent of being like 200, 300 feet away. It's normal conversation. DC 30 perception check at the painting to overhear the conversation that's going on.
Yeah, Sebastian's at this point in time going to fetch Sun Wu.
Stay here and watch. Keep guard, Black Dog.
Wait, I have an idea. How much space is in that painting?
How much space is in the painting?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's got a foreground and a background and a very background and a
Benta's going to take some planting seeds.
perspective.
Benta's going to take some planting seeds. Like, whatever. Grain, some kind, anything to plant. Go in the painting with the seeds. It's going to plant the seeds. Will these grow?
But you are champion.
Will these seeds grow into plant?
If you want them to, but if champion want flour or grain, you can. And they're like holding a brush towards you.
You can fucking
Flower.
paint it.
He'll grab paint. He'll actually spit out like paint.
Yep.
And paint an apple.
Okay. Give me
And
your
take the apple outside.
painting check. Your craft fine arts check.
What are my tools again?
Int.
Oh.
Don't worry,
All right.
we have a magical way to fix this. We need our next
Yes,
treasure
yes.
file to do it.
Yes. All right. All right.
Hey, this is your finger painting an apple with your drool.
There you go. 15. We got
Hey, you have
15.
you have basically the Apple logo version of an apple. Like it is you have an apple.
I got an apple.
Yep.
I step outside of it.
Okay.
Is it a
You have a 2D apple. It is an apple.
take a bite out of it.
Okay. It tastes like a perfectly mediocre apple.
Will you check to see if this is useful or not? Try take a bite.
It had good mouthfeel.
Take good. What? I give it to somebody like you.
Well, Black
try.
Dog is the person who's there.
But Black Dog, please try take a bite.
You want me to bite?
That yes.
Black Dog's suspicious of all this sorcery.
Someone take a bite, please. There's a lot to do here.
Yeah, he does not like the paintings. Sebastian thinks they're awesome. He's also died inside the painting, so he hasn't been jumping back in to go. He's perfectly happy with the champion doing the experimentation.
The lab rat.
Yeah. But he is fetching Sun Wu.
Sunwoo, could you please take a bite out of
Oh,
this?
what the
To
fuck?
me,
Did you just step out of that thing?
yes, I explain later. Please take a bite. To me, it tastes like apple. What it tastes
What
like
is
you?
this? It's thin. It's got a weird bite out of it.
Just bite the fucking apple.
So Sunwoo's now smelling it and trying to figure out what the 2D apple thing is made out of.
Give
Get
me a...
slave from outside.
Well,
Somebody
they're
bite
not
the fucking
slaves
thing.
anymore, Banta.
I'd get anyone from out there. Hey, I want someone now. Maybe they all back away from that statement.
I would like a will save from Samu.
Sure.
Apple disc, yeah. Basically.
Will save.
Will.
15?
15. Smells like an apple.
We're gonna see if it has the properties of apples using alchemy.
Okay. Give me a craft alchemy check.
Effectively identifying the apple juice or whatever. Like,
This is ink, but
Yes.
the ink contains sugars.
Very
Ink doesn't
fascinating.
usually contain sugars.
If that's what you're here, is that what you brought me here to investigate,
Just
Sebastian?
take a bite, please.
No, that's not what I came here to. Although it's very fascinating. Did you draw this, Banta?
Yes, I think there is properties that can be drawn and brought out here. Maybe feeding our crew will be much easier.
Yes, a very childlike depiction of an apple. Congratulations.
Give me something to help draw, like better brush, because that sucks.
You.
Sebastian's just gonna go find one of the original crew.
It's what, 3 finger?
I think we have their names listed somewhere.
Yeah.
The OG crew.
One of them is
crew
one of them
list.
is 3 fingers. I'm pretty certain.
There's 4, 8, 11, 17, 19 of them. Who's unlucky?
3 fingers.
3 fingers.
You.
3 fingers is unlucky. That's why he's got 3 fingers.
Come over here. Your bosun has an order for you.
Shit.
Sunwoo's taken a piece of the apple drawing to like experiment on later, but then he just hands the 2-dimensional apple to
Yep.
3 fingers. He's giggling.
The 3 fingers is doing like this weird mimicking of Jinshir's like praise the sun
Yep.
sign of like and he closes his eyes and puts it in his mouth.
Sunwoo's like fiddling with the end of his tail, watching like to see what happens.
Okay, he's got his teeth turned black, but he's chewing it. He's not spitting it out.
How does it taste?
Oh, how
Like-
does it taste?
Like an apple.
Oh, okay. Eat it all, and then report back to us later if you have any gastrointestinal issues.
Yes, if your poop is a little bit more fluidy and probably ain't ink-like. But the question is this actual food?
Yeah, don't eat anything else today. We'll do some calculations of when you should be hungry.
Sir.
I
Okay,
can bring other apple for you.
if it's all I'm eating for today, I would like another apple. Or
Okay,
Sunwoo now
Bento-
is watching like how the apple came to be. So,
So I'll jump in the painting again and
How did?
Hey,
What?
Samu.
What is going on? So I was jumping up and down. He's excited.
I asked those two guys to make like some apples and like a meal, like draw a meal for me.
Okay. They are. You want us to assist the champion?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess. Panda sticks his head out. I need a really good paintbrush. He sticks it back in.
Okay. They are going to assist the champion.
Give me a second here. I've got a weird thought. If Banta's got a mutagen, can someone feed him a cognatogen? Like their own cognatogen. Can you share mutagens if you have the mutagen class power?
Yeah,
believe so,
you can
yeah.
take other.
So Sun Wu's gonna feed Banta his cognatogen
Oh, like the good one.
for a +4 int. Here.
You feel really weak.
You might need some help there. Crafting stuff.
This strange, but good.
Here, and I'm just going to quickly double check that the cognatogen.
He's already had enough good ideas for the day, says Sebastian.
Oh, look at there's apples. They're painting inside the painting.
So what are they? What's their bonus?
Sorry. So they gave you a +5.
And you get a +2 from the cognatogen.
Sorry, I digged that up. It's a +3 and a +4, so they gave you a +7 aid.
Yeah. Okay, 18 and 18 on the what's it called? Craft check?
18 on the crafting. Okay. What are you making? Another apple, or are you making something else?
Just like breads and cheese and like something he can sustain.
Okay. So there's some bread and some cheese, and there's some color that was added. It is a nondescript cheese, though. Like it is a cheese.
It's like the Canadian Health Food Guide icon for cheese.
It's exactly. It's just very basic cheese. What kind of cheese? Cheese.
It's cheese. Cheese.
Okay. The Three Fingers consumes it.
Sebastian is now filling in Sun Wu with what we know about the painting realm, and like Sun Wu sitting there and just listening to Sebastian prattle on, just so he gets filled in with.
Does anybody tell Sun Wu that some of the things related to the realm were asking for him?
Nope.
That part's just left out.
Yep.
He's gonna find that out on his sweet little own.
Is the term frayed edges at all?
No.
And anything about katana?
Well, that's gonna have to come out.
If Katana's name is mentioned, Sebastian seems grumpy.
Okay. All right. I'm hoping my dryer doesn't do that for the entire case. It seems to calm down.
It's all
It's
misloaded or uneven.
uneven. Okay, Three Fingers consumes the meal. Okay. Banta, you know that you can create. So you've effectively created 3 level 1 items so far. Like you have this sense of like you could create about 5 or 6 more really basic items as part of the mythic point you're spending to create reality out of the painting.
So I'm spending a mythic point to create stuff.
This is part of what you're doing, but you could keep creating, right? You're in the middle of
So
creation.
1 mythic point per character level worth of
Worth of of items. The more complex or difficult the item is, the less like it's
So now question is how long they stay outside of painting on their own.
3 Fingers is looking at you like, I already ate him.
No. Not you. No, go do something. You feel full. You feel good.
It was all right. Couldn't quite put my finger on the cheese, though. It was.
Yes, you're missing a few.
Rubbery bland cheese.
Rubbery bland cheese.
I will learn to do better. I see.
May I be dismissed?
Yes, thank you.
Hey, boys, you wouldn't guess what the fuck just happened to me.
Oh, you should check in every hour on the hour, and we'll please save your stool. Yeah, the son who hands him a bucket.
Who wants to play shit in the bucket?
No, don't tarnish it with anyone else's shit. Just your shit. Or we'll have to do this all again. We'll make the cheese slimier next time.
Okay, 3 Fingers gives you the finger. You're not sure which finger it is.
I got 3 fingers.
Read between the lines.
Question is how long they last in painting. If I make many today, can I make many tomorrow and they all stay?
Well, make something basic and we'll just see if it stays around.
Actually,
he's gonna go.
you've already created something from the painting realm. The spear that you gave to Jin Shi.
Ginger. Is he still holding spear?
I think so.
How many days have passed?
When did that get created?
It was
Right,
the
first
first. It was
one
the
in.
day, well, all of the painting stuff happened within 1 day.
Okay.
It was before you rejoined the boat, so I think it's been at most 3 days. So yeah, that spear's still around.
I've got painted 2-dimensional spear, masterwork long spear.
Yep. It's
Large. It deals damage as a huge spear. So is it
within
still...
it's within the painting. It deals damage as a huge spear. Outside of the painting, it's just a spear.
Okay, in painting realm. Okay.
Yeah, you still got this weird mind breaking people's understanding of physics and reality. He's wandering around with this 2-dimensional spear.
Okay. Sebastian actually tells him
The reason why we brought you here is we know that you have greater make whole spells. We want to repair this damage that was done by a very large sword.
Black Dog stands there proudly.
It's a little poof of air.
There's a monster in that one.
Oh yes, a terrible monster, but then we're going to take Banta's idea and lash the 2 paintings together, face to face. So that if anything comes out, they end up in the other painting.
Oh, well,
That
that's
might
smart.
work.
Did you come up with that on your own, Banta?
Yes.
Why everyone's so confused by Benta? Benta is confused sometimes.
Hey, you're talking differently. Are you not drinking anymore?
No, I drink. Just tastes like shit.
Oh, this is sober Banta. I like sober Banta.
Sunwoo, Banta is like Banta came back monochromatic,
You
and his teeth are just black. Like his mouth is just like black.
I assume something happened.
Oh yes, he had all of his colors stolen by monsters in the paintings.
Oh fuck! We gotta make sure they don't come into our boat.
Exactly. Now you get it. Cast your spell already.
So yes, we will cast a spell on the broken painting.
All right, let's read Greater Make Whole just for. just for funsies. Okay. It is cast very quickly. Can fix destroyed magic items and technological items and restores magical properties of an item. Otherwise, functions like make whole. Okay. Like amending, except it. Okay. Your spell restores the frame and the canvas. There is still some damage to the paint.
Yep.
As in,
Oh.
somebody needs to fix up the painting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have the skill to do that. I don't know what the thing looked like to begin with.
Oh, don't worry. There are creatures inside that will likely mend the painting from within.
Really? There's painting creatures? Oh. Well, this is fascinating magic.
Oh, the most fascinating part is you could use this to traverse from one painting to another.
I know, we're going to lash them together.
No. Another one. Like a weird painting teleportation magic.
No. You could go from that one to that one?
Yeah, very difficult, but yes.
Or any painting that you know what it looks like?
What is this? Someone's like, oh. He's doing a little happy dance and, and like clapping, like, you gotta tell Mogomir.
Oh, Mogomir knows. We went inside and fought monsters.
Oh, okay.
What is Sunwoo's perception? Like, is he perceptive or no? Is he a house
Plus 12.
a house monkey?
Plus 12. It's not,
City. He's a city.
20. You get the
20?
check.
Okay. Sunwoo, you're pretty certain something in the painting behind Banta flipped you off? Like, there's just like this, like, they just out of the corner of your eye, you're like, something flipped you off.
Samu waves. When he's nervous, he clutches onto his tail. So he's clutching onto his tail with one hand and sort of waves with the other. And whoa.
Okay. You start to look really closely at the painting. You see there's a little red smudge, and a little blue smudge way in the back. It's like on the other side of the canvas from where you thought something flipped you off.
Okay, he'll take out his any tool, make it a magnifying glass, and have a close look.
Okay. There's currently a conversation of some variety going on between these two little painted dudes in the background of the painting.
Hey, who are those guys? Little blue guy and little red guy? Those your friends?
Those guys, those two are, they help. I am champion.
It's very dangerous in there.
There are monsters. Oh, okay. Samu, this is the second or third time Black Dog's mentioned monsters, and he's standing there at the ready. So he now gets that
Who's
he shouldn't go in on his own. Okay, I think we should lash those two things together. I got some straps over here, and we'll just grab some ropes and basically tie the two paintings together.
Okay.
And keep it in the treasure storage room. It's treasure.
We
we also
trying
don't
that or
want people
not?
fucking with the painting, so we keep it locked away.
Are we trying this? Getting from one painting out when there's another one in front of you?
You have to have the other one needs to be fixed before you can test that.
Hmm.
Are you creating anything else with the remainder of your mythic point? You basically have 1 hour to draw all of your crafts. So
Okay, so 1 hour for for a number of items.
what one level equivalent worth of items, and then simple items are worth 1. The more complex the item is,
Because all I'm saying is,
and masterwork weapons, magic items, all those become more and more points. Right?
if every day I create a cannon,
Yep.
I don't know
If
how
every
you-
day
I don't know
people
how you
trust your ability to draw a cannon.
I don't know how you load 2D cannons. You're breaking my mind right now.
I'm just saying.
How the fuck? Fire, you
we
idiots!
are giving everybody. Wait, Banta can bring people into the painting, right?
Yes.
We're giving you this gift painting. Here, hang it in your wall.
Yep.
Do you know how many paintings out there are? Like, and it tends to be rich people that have paintings.
I have better things to do with painting, with my time and painting, than just
Do
steal.
you know how to paint?
No, that is problem.
Oh,
I need the help. I need a lot help painting.
Sunwoo's gonna help you with this. I got some ideas.
I need
What are
like
other good ideas?
I need the thing for my face or my head to know how to paint, and
Oh.
something nice tool, because I've broken 3 brush already.
Yeah, you're holding them. Well, we'll make it thicker for your very dainty hands that punch through stone. Anticipating this, there is now a project on the workshop backlog called the Painter's Package. There will be the Painter's Furrowed Brow, which will be a headband of int +2 craft painting. And then there will be the Brushes Extraordinaire. They are superior grade painting brushes and tools, which give you a +4 circumstance and a +10 competence bonus to craft painting. I'm pretty sure we could turn the int 10 monk into a very good painter. Yeah. That will cost us almost 10 grand, however, so not this treasure pile, the next one.
Okay.
All right, so I think we lash the 2 paintings together and keep them in the.
Is there any other? It's just like you have them in the treasure portion of the boat, and
then Mulgrimir by Black Dog's suggestion is that you can't play with the paintings unaccompanied.
it's very reasonable.
Yeah, like you need
Yes,
you need
very
permission to go and fuck with the paintings and make sure that you don't do it alone. That's kind of like until Mulgrimir figures out what to do with them.
Cool. All right.
Sebastian actually says,
Banta, perhaps you should let your 2 friends know that the other painting has been repaired, so they can start repairing it
They
themselves.
can repair it. Yes, good go. Hey, you too.
Ah,
Yes.
champion.
Yes.
Champion. Oh,
The
great champion.
the other painting has been repaired.
Oh,
You
powerful
can,
champion. Fix the other frame.
Very powerful.
So strong. So champion.
So strong, so bold. The
The
physically
glorious light gleams off of your forehead, champion.
go on. Yes, sorry. Go. You can start to repair the painting. It's physically there
does
now.
Banta care about being bald? Like, is he offended by his baldness at all?
No, it's easier to fight when you're bald.
Okay, all right. Because if you gave the slightest inkling that you wish you had hair, they would have painted away their own hair. but you see hair as a weakness, so their hair all grows a little bit longer. They paint their hair a little bit longer because they know the champion believes hair is a weakness.
Interesting. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
No, champion. Thank you, champion.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, they're on their knees and bowing and backing off slowly.
Those guys are too uptight.
Oh,
Too serious. All right, yeah. It's enough screwing around with the painting. Captain, can we please get our asses over there? I can't cast any fucking spells.
have you tried apologizing harder? Like, make some sort of fucking offering or
I
something.
even shed a tear, Captain. Turtles don't cry.
Mulgrimir makes a lewd gesture about where you might cry from. Or do they even come out of the shell? Okay. The party is traveling to Senghor. I do have a question, Marty, about no reason to feel paranoid at all. Where does what are the sleeping arrangements for Sebastian and Sun Wu and
Sun Wu sleeps in the rope trick that he creates to do his crafting in, and that's created inside the mage's private sanctum of the kitchen area.
Yep.
He's got other people that are in there with him, probably, like Sodak's also doing crafting.
Yeah, well, because previously you had like all the casters were in there, but now you've got like Sebastian and
Sebastian sleeps in the goldfish bowl, like pretending to be part of the furniture and scenery in the captain's.
Okay, so basically the way you solve the slight Gaetano being grumpy with or Sebastian and Gaetano being grumpy with one another is Sebastian went to another space.
Yep.
Kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. Sebastian doesn't like ending up dead.
His suspicion is that he suspects that Katana was holding back while in the painting realm, and that ended up in both of them dying. So, well, dying.
Okay, Sodak, can you give me a perception check? Just a D20 roll.
Yes. Perception, 30 something. I have a good perception on that guy. Those turtles with those eyes.
Okay.
Big eyes. My perception is 23. So, yeah. 33.
33? That's pretty good. You are very perceptive.
And in the first day of our voyage back, it's basically Lee and Daedalus are helping out with the crafting by doing some potion crafting, but they can do that in the actual kitchen itself.
Mm-hmm. So I need a spellcraft check, or what's the other one? Or is it perception? It's power. Oh, this one. All right. Oh, no, perception does make it. Okay. During one of the evening's rests, it's basically like the third day of the voyage back to Senghor. Sodak, somebody cast a spell while you were sleeping.
Like, wakes me up?
Oh, you were sleeping and you heard like a weird squeaking and a spell was cast.
I wake up with gun in hand.
I'm assuming we went to bed with gun in hand, let's be honest.
I wake up cocking the gun. Click.
Okay.
Who's standing there?
This is in the rope trick?
This is in the rope trick, yeah.
Sunwoo would be sleeping. Although Sunwoo only sleeps a couple hours a night, so I don't...
I go to the hole in the rope trick and I cover it with my shell.
Sunwoo is you go to the hole in the rope trick and you cover the hole with your shell. All right, so Sunwoo is give me a perception check from Sunwoo.
Sunwoo, get up now. We're under attack.
Plus 12. 21.
Okay, 21. Yeah, Sunwoo Sodak's awake. You think it's a really good idea to go to the painting room right now?
Hey, you want I should show you something?
Something here cast a spell on us.
No, it's even better than us studying the that Gondon manual. Trust me, it's like amazing. I can't stop thinking about it.
Put on see visibility.